political formations, to recommit ourselves to the struggle.
Jude Jango Nyambe Kowan.
All these years.
Jangu.
So on that note,
banjagala omuntu ng'akola ku speed. Set mpita omwana mbaye aba bwerere jangu. Kola byoko. Teeka ku dda.
That constitutes this formidable consortium. That is a concern. You are most welcome in your respective capacities as you have been introduced to. Ladies and gentlemen, the crisis we are contending with is well known to us. About a broken country, we are talking about a failed state, we are talking about a captured nation, we are talking about a disempowered civilian authority, we are talking about corruption or abuse or plunder of our resources and so on and so on. All that is known to us. What is it that is making us assemble this morning here? It's not about, and make no mistake, members of the press and all of you Ugandans, make no mistake to interpret this as a new platform. No. Don't ascribe anything strange to this struggle. No, we are not here to announce anything related with formation of a new platform. No, it's a continuation of the struggle that we have been pursuing all these years. And it's the reason we have been having engagements all through to appreciate the differences we have in our different political formations, and also appreciate that we all have individual ambitions. But in a house which is on fire, it is only foolhardy on your part to pursue those selfish ambitions. It's the reason we are assembled this morning to put the country before us. We are putting all our political differences, all our different interests there. The reason you are seeing a wide spectrum of different shades of political persuasion. What unites us is the mission to rescue our country from the precipice, to rescue our country from the cliff where it is today. And the call we are making, all of you, let's rally behind this particular cause. It's our call. We have a document which passes off as the Constitution. Unfortunately, it's an irresolute document. In Article 1 of that particular document, there is that provision which was well known to all of us, that this country, that power belongs to the people. Unfortunately, we are contending with a situation where power does not reside within the owners of this country, and it resides elsewhere, and that is the crux of the matter. It's one person, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and his family, who are holding on to this nation, and it's the commitment we are making to rally behind that particular cause to rescue our country. We are not here to liquidate our parties or form a merger. No, we are not merging political entities. Neither are we liquidating them. It's an appreciation, and we are making a call to all Ugandans, regardless of our differences, all of you, that please let us all sing in unison. I hesitate to say it cannot be gainsaid that Uganda is under captivity as we talk right now. So the persecution that is going on, the oppression that we are all facing, the enforced disappearance of many of our people, of our loved ones, and so on and so forth, is one thing that should unite us. Finally, as I emphasize this particular point, there is no political dispensation that engenders free competition of all political forces. No, it's not possible. That NOP here, the FDC, JEMA, UPC, CP here, ANTI, and all these other formations, that we can freely compete for political space. It's not possible. So, in that kind of situation, the only logical thing we have to do is to come together as a united front. And that's what we have been pursuing all along. Mr. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has already rolled out his program for 2026. His team is already assembled to deliver victory to him 2026. And they have started their work in earnest. The Justice Byabakama team. You know for sure Justice Byabakama, for intents and purposes, ought to be at the Constitutional Court. He shouldn't be at the Electoral Commission. If you passed by the corridors of the Constitutional Court there, he is on the list of the judges, justices, that is on a mission somewhere. But he's actually took leave. Can you imagine having leave of all those years? The first term he served as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, he was on leave. Now leave has been extended for another period of how many years? 7 years. Blatant violation of the Constitution. You know for sure. So that commission cannot deliver a free and fair electoral process, cannot uphold the will of the people. It's the reason we have to focus our attention on the recovery of our sovereignty, of getting back the authority of the people to ourselves. So I must commend all the leaders who have assembled this morning here for your courage. I know there are factors militating all of us, but my call to all of you, the FDC in particular who are here, my call to all of you, let us embrace the vision of working together to deliver our country from the doldrums. That is my call to all of you. This should be the guiding factor. We have always championed this struggle under Article 3 of the Constitution, which is a command to all of us. You know the dictates in Article 3 of the Constitution. It's a command to all Ugandans. So we demand that all of you, please, the friction should end. This unnecessary attack against one another is not helpful at all. So it's a call to all of you, please, the FDC, let us direct our daggers against Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and his family. All of you. That is our call to all of you. I want to use this very opportunity again to commit the party, the FDC, the progressive members of the FDC, because I really said in all our formations, we have that dichotomy, that divide in many of our formations, the progressive and the retrogressive forces. For us, we have made the commitment, we are not going to be disrupted by any retrogressive forces. So a call is made to all the progressive FDCs. Please, this is a call to all of you. It's a clarion call. The command under the Constitution is that, please, let's focus our attention on rescuing our country, our motherland, from wherever it is under captivity. That is a call to all of you. And with those remarks, I take this opportunity once again to welcome all of you. You are most welcome. You are most welcome. And please listen to the statements that are going to come from all these leaders as we chart a way forward for our motherland. May God bless you for God and by God.
Obugalo bw'omulodi obwa president, obugalo bwa president ebunisi. Thank you so much, Lord Mayor, and we are honored to be in your city. And thank you for keeping holding the flag, especially for those of us who descend in this city. We feel so proud having you as Lord Mayor in this city. Thank you, and we appreciate that so much. Now, allow me, colleagues, to recognize a few colleagues who have joined us. Honorable Frank Kabuye. People power. Our power. Thank you for coming, Honorable. The Honorable Salam Musumba, Vice Chairperson of FDC, is coming. One Uganda. And Honorable Kaluya Andrew, Chugulu South. We also have the Speaker of Nansana Municipality, Honorable Kasozi Hamza. People power, our power, people power. We have the Speaker of Wakiso District, Honorable Nasif. People power, our power, our power, people power. We have Honorable Mwanga Sulaiman, FDC from Uganda, one people, one Uganda, and Honorable Kauma Area. People power, our power, our power, people power. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the heart of this meeting, which is the statement that the parties that are well represented here have agreed on. And as we welcome Honorable Chiza Winnie to read the statement, I would want to appeal to you to first engage in this small exercise, and you will repeat after me. When I say unity oye, you say oye. Yeah? Okay? Unity oye. Unity oye. Freedom oye. Freedom oye. Democracy oye. Democracy oye. Uganda oye. Uganda oye. Thank you so much. Now let's welcome the Honorable Winnie Chiza to read the statement.
The political party leaders, fellow country women and men, members of the press, I'm here to read a joint statement by the United Forces of Change at the beginning of the year 2024. Fellow country women and men, as you will recall, on the 22nd of August 2022, the Forces of Change converged at Hotel Africana and addressed the nation on the political, economical, and social crisis in our country. We also announced our joint commitment to working together in pursuing the freedom of our people. Since then, we have worked together on different activities with the objective of weakening and eventually bringing an end to the reign of terror that has characterized our nation for close to 4 decades. It is without doubt, ladies and gentlemen, that from the time we addressed the nation in 2022, the crisis in our country has continued to worsen. The regime has continued to undermine and violate citizens' rights with impunity. Many Ugandans continue to be abducted, tortured, or held under illegal detention. Extrajudicial killing that are never investigated have continued to take place. The trial of political activists in military courts has continued. The right to property continues to be grossly undermined, epitomized by massive land grabbing. The economy is in a dire state. Poverty levels have increased. Commodity prices have gone up. Our people continue to die of poverty, hunger in different parts of the country. The abounding opportunities in this country notwithstanding. The quality of public service has been steadily deteriorating, mostly healthcare and education. On account of shadow works and unvetted corruption, public infrastructure in many parts of the country has given way. Many roads in our country are impassable. While this is happening, General Museveni, his family and a few cronies continue to live large at the expense of the taxpayers. They continue to borrow billions of shillings to facilitate that expenditure. Loans which the poor people of Uganda will have to pay back for many years. This crisis is aggravated by General Museveni's blatant disregard for the democratic rights of the people of Uganda. His recent appointment of openly NRM cadres to the Electoral Commission speaks of his and his family's intention to hold on to power illegally at all costs. Therefore, fellow citizens, the united forces of change would like to call upon the people of Uganda to rise up and assert their will. No dictator, I repeat, however strong, can win over popular sovereignty. A people united can never be defeated. Our part as pro-democracy political leaders, we shall expand our effort to engage the population through different activities and in different places across the country, with a view of galvanizing the population to assert themselves. However, this work will not be done by political leaders only. It will be done by all citizens who love this country. We call upon the religious and traditional leaders, members of the academia, members of the business community, men and women in uniform, members of professional and workers' associations, and all Ugandans to rise to the occasion and demand that this crisis comes to the end. It is important to emphasize that this is not an electoral platform, but a struggle platform, bringing together citizens of all persuasions. We shall announce the specific activities from time to time, beginning with this Thursday. This Thursday, we would like to announce to the public that you are all aware of the dire situation we are in terms of infrastructure. Everywhere you go in the city, our roads are impassable. We have potholes that can qualify to be lakes. We can even do fishing in our roads. We are announcing to the nation that wherever there is a pothole in the roads that you are using, on Thursday, the forces of change, together with all citizens of Uganda, let us do something. Let us show the world that enough is enough. And that while we use roads that are detrimental to our health and are affecting our mobility, the guests are only allowed to use the better part of the roads that we have in the country at our expense. We are to pay for the roads because those roads, majority of them are constructed on loans. These loans is the Ugandans that will pay them. We need to do this so that the visitors can know that while they are using the better roads, the citizens who will pay those taxes are using bad roads. So wherever you are, get a banana plant, put it into a pothole, get fish, take care of the fish in the ditches, go get mayuni, plant, and so we can also beautify our potholes in another style. In the same way, we shall be conserving our environment. So we call upon the citizens of Uganda on Thursday It is going to be the first activity that we are taking once again in addition to this. Then on Monday,
MAP Media
we
TV.
shall be having joint prayers in Iganga, and then on Tuesday, we shall again be having joint prayers in Wira. We call upon all Ugandans to join us. While some activities will be carried out jointly, individual entities will
MAP
also
Media TV.
proceed with their own activities as long as they are intended to achieve our common objective and mission. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you, and once again, greetings from the Alliance for National Transformation. You are all welcome.
Yes, abatulaba ku MAP Media TV tuli ku United Forces of Change, ebibiina ebyegattidde awamu nga bw'olabaawo President Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu ali ne President owa FDC Road Mayor Elias Lukwago, ate side eno ku right ali ne Dr. Kizza Besigye. Ebibiina ayogera wano ndako tumalirize wano Winner Kizza amalirize wano
okutegeeza buli omu kiki ekiri mu ggwanga. Tuli wano olwaleero nga Forces of Change okuwaayo statement yaffe eraga nti era tukyali bamativu okulaba ntukolera wamu. Eno statement tugiwaayo olwaleero naye si yesoose. Tuli wano olwaleero luno olukungaana lwe tulina ludda ku olwo lwe twalina mu Hotel Africana on 22nd of August 2022 nga tutegeze eggwanga nga bwe tugenda kukolera wamu. Ebibiina byaffe ebyenjawulo ne bisalamu nti tugenda kukolera wamu ng'abantu abalwanirira eddembe ly'Abannayuganda, abantu abalowooza nti ekimala kimala dikiteta asaana agenda. Kati olwaleero tuli wano obategeeza tujja kubeera nga tubawayo programu buli kaseera eraga nga bwe tugenda kukola activities ez'enjawulo. Era luno olutabaalo si lw'abakulembeze ba political parties bokka, luno olutabaalo olwaffe ng'Abannayuganda. Ate tukonga Abannayuganda mwenna gye muli timuveeyo mu bungi mwegate kuffe tukolere wamu tununule eggwanga lyaffe. Sicha buntu bulamu okubeera nga mugamba tuli nammwe tubalaba tubawagira tubasupportinga nga mutudde, kubanga kino kibuyaga bwe kiba kiyitawo ne dictator bw'abanga akola byakola tafayo wadde obadde otudde wuwo oba obadde tobifuddeeko. Bonna ab'enalumanya ne basalumanya bagendera mu kavuyo. Tuli wano okuvumirira ne sekuvumirira ebigenda mu ggwanga lyaffe ebityobola eddembe ly'abannansi. Mukimanyi bulungi nnyo nti abantu baffe bakyali mu makomera naddala ba political activists. Buli lukya babatwala mu detention centers ezitamanyiganyi mu constitution, ebirala babatwala mu kooti z'amagye, era ezo kooti z'amagye si kooti z'abantu ababulijjo nga ffe. Ebyo byonna tuze wano bivumirira. Nogamba nti Bannayuganda bonna gye muli mumanyi nti temukyayina bintu bye muyina. Buli lukya abalina maanyi naddala abo abali mu President Museveni's government babbye ettaka. Bannayuganda tewakyali Munnayuganda ayinza agenda mu bbanga nti awayo ekyapa ky'ettaka lye afune looni naye ayeebezeewo ng'omuntu, kubanga kyo ekibba ettaka kiyitiridde. Bannayuganda twewola ssente buli lukya, naye ezo ssente ze twewola ziyitira mu corruption era zibeerawo okulabirira amaka ga President Museveni n'okumubeezawo mu buyinza emirembe n'emirembe. Tuze wano okivumirira n'ogamba tugenda kwegatta wamu tulabe nti tukwatagane tulwanyise embeera ezo tutuuke mu Uganda gye tuwagala, te Uganda gye tulaba nti buli omu asobola kweyiya n'ayeebezawo ate ffenna ne tutambulira wano mu muswaga etuweesa ekitiibwa ng'abanaasi. Ikonomi y'eggwanga kuva lwe twali mu meeting eya 22nd August 2020 embeera zigenda zikyuka, emiwendo gy'ebintu egenze waggulu, buli kintu kyonna olabira ddala nti kiri wansi nnyo, embeera zaffe ng'abanaasi zeeraliikiriza. Naye ebyo byonna nga bibaawo tulaba nti Dictator Museveni buli kyakola kiraga nti tayagala kuva ku ntebe, ye n'amaka ge n'abo abato n'abalya ku ssente ze bakola buli kisoboka okulaba nti Museveni afiira mu buyinza. Bwe tulaba appointments ezibaddewo juzi eza Electoral Commission, ng'olabira ddala nti abantu abali mu kakiiko kali ak'okulonda bonna bali cadres aba NRM. Kati ffe twebuuza, bw'oba ng'ogenda mu competition n'omuntu naye ate bagenda kusalawo bonna nga baludda lumu, ekyo kiba kiraga ki? Kiraga nti tali ready okuva mu bukulembeze, ye ali ready ne famire ye okubeera mu bukulembeze at all costs. Kati kino kitusaba ffe ng'abanaasi naddala abali mu okusaba enkyukakyuka mu ebyo byonna nti twegatte tukolerewo anda bonna musituke kubanga ye ssemateeka w'eggwanga atuwa obuyinza mu article esooka egamba nti power belongs to the people. So tuli wano Abannayuganda okuba namwe tubasaba besa kimalira ate era buli kaseera tujja kubanga forces of change eyogera kunza
With Glovo, you order anything you want, and when you receive it, you celebrate it. Because that tasty grilled chicken is here, and that key ingredient just in time. Order Glovo, and we'll deliver in minutes.
tubeera tugenda kuba tugezaako okufuna ekifo wetigenda okubanga tusipeegi nga pulezidenti anatuuka wano naye nga mwali mu hawusi mwennyini.
Yes, abatulaba ku Map Media TV tukomawo network etusumbuyemukko katono naye tukomawo mutugumiikirizeeko katono tukomawo ka network katukutte naye nga tukomawo inshallah mu dakiika ntono nnyo mugumiikirizeeko tugenda kukomawo. Tuli ku United Forces of Change nga His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, Road Mayor Elias Lukwago, Dr. Kizza Besigye waali tugezaako okubawa ebigenda mu maaso. Winnie Kiza waali amaze okwogera, so tugezaako